Gentlemen, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good week. I would, I'd like to take a moment of your time and talk about a problem that we're having in this league. And I think we all know what that problem is. But for those of you that don't, we have somebody in our league who's not pulling their weight, who is extremely, well, is just completely absent. And his team is suffering from that, obviously, and in turn, the rest of our league is suffering from it. BennyTheJet is run by Ajay, and let me first say that I don't really know Ajay very well, so I don't. I think he's a cool person. I mean, I have no personal issues with him whatsoever. My issue is with him in regards to our league. So we all know this, but just to put it out there, he's obviously not playing. He's obviously not doing shit with his team. Um, if you look over the last 9 days, his starting lineup has had two people on the DL, on the DL in his starting lineup. So obviously, that's a pretty good indication that he's really not doing anything. So, you know, what are we going to do? How are we going to deal with this? And something does need to be done. So here's what I think that something should be, is that after everybody has played him at least just once, which should be in just a couple of weeks, or 3 weeks, I think we should go ahead and let him know that we're kicking him out of the league officially, and then we take control of the team. Every week one of us will update his roster, as long as we're not playing his team is playing our team, and at least keep his team going. Now there are some things that we should do. Exercise some self controls in running his team. We should not be trading. We should not be dropping his players or adding his players, or adding players onto his team. We should just work with what he's got and just keep the roster going every week. And each of us take a week in doing that. I'm a big believer in choices. He's consciously choosing not to do anything, which is his right. But he did play in the league, and he is, screwing it up for the rest of us. So, while we didn't really get a conscious choice whether to bring him in or not, he's here. And now we got to make a choice ourselves. And I think we all need to vote on this process. After we've all played him once, then we each take turns being the commissioner, and we run his team for him. And along with, banning him from coming back into the league, kind of like we did with Chevron. I think it just needs to be done. Something needs to be decided. If not, then maybe at the end of the 4 weeks, we still ask him to leave, and we take control of his team, and we put everybody on, all of his players on the bench, and then we all get to pad our stats, the categories every week till the end of the year. So I don't really know. I don't really like that option. I wouldn't support it, but I mean, if need be, if you guys decided that that was the option, then I'd be fine with it. But I think the first option is the more plausible option. Now, in all fairness, that option was presented to me by somebody else, and I thought he was going to put it out there on the board, but maybe he got busy or changed his mind or whatever. But I thought it was valid. I thought it was a really good quality option for us. So I think we need to take a vote on it and then move forward. And once again, Ajay, if you're watching this, this isn't personal, dude. I don't have anything against you. This is just about the league and the team, and I think the other thing is that I think you all need to think about the fact is that what would you do if this was me? And you know what? Oddly enough, this was me just a few years ago. I did this in the summer, and after I think 3 weeks, everybody got all pissy on me, because I remember I was in Buffalo at that time, and I got a call from Aaron, and telling me to get my ass in gear and update the roster, and I did. Now I don't remember how good I did that year, but that's beside the point. I stayed. I tried to be as competitive as I could for the rest of the year. Now, I don't think Gaji has any interest in doing that. But point is that we should not be tolerating this. You guys would not be tolerating this if this was me. You would have my ass completely destroyed and eviscerated after probably 2 weeks of not updating my roster. So I think it should be fair. I really think it should be fair, and this should be dealt with. And then we go forward. So let me know what you guys think. This is my official first vote. I'm voting for taking control of his team. All right, later.